We are back on halftime. We're going to send it over to Dom Chu with today's ETF Edge. Dom, take it away.
All right. Thank you very much, Courtney. So as we kick off a new trading month, can two of the biggest ETF themes from last month, which is AI and then Bitcoin, continue to hold up amid general market pressures? Joining me now is Jay Jacobs, the U.S. head of Equity ETFs at Blackrock, the world's biggest asset manager. Jay, this is an important discussion because ETFs have become so hyper-specialized, but AI is one that a lot of investors still have a lot more interest in. What exactly can they do to gain AI-specific exposure?
Well, I think a lot of investors see the opportunity in artificial intelligence. I mean, this is one of the biggest technological revolutions since either the internet or the Industrial Revolution. But the challenge investors face is just allocating to big, broad exposures like the tech sector or core indexes is only giving you a narrow slice of the pie. So allocating to a fund like BAI, which has brought in over $1.5 billion this year, it's an actively managed ETF where our portfolio manager, Tony Kim, is picking stocks that are leading in artificial intelligence across the value chain, from large language model developers to data owners to data centers and semiconductors, really providing that value chain exposure to artificial intelligence.
All right, so Jay, that's a hyper-specific way of playing AI specifically. And then, of course, there are all the offerings out there with regard to gaining exposure for specific cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. You manage one of the bigger ones, one of the bigger funds out there. Other providers also have, Bitcoin-related ETFs. Just how important is this model becoming for advisors to maybe allocate towards cryptocurrencies?
Well, we're seeing a lot of advisors have started that educational journey around what is Bitcoin and what is the role that it could play in portfolios. And I think what's really spurred this along is two things. One is their clients are asking them about Bitcoin, particularly millennial clients who have been digital asset native. And then secondly, in this environment where you have more global uncertainty, there's more interest in assets that behave differently from traditional assets like gold and like Bitcoin that are a bit more of diversifiers in a portfolio.
All right, so there's a lot more coming up on the show later on today with regard to AI and Bitcoin, and then some of the momentum ETFs that are out there as well. Just head over to etfedge.cnbc.com. Jay is going to be joined by Nathan Gerasi, the president of the ETF store, to have a bigger discussion about just how important specific and more general ETFs are in a portfolio. Courtney, I'll send things back over to you guys.